What is the law of gravity? Ishmael asked, once again startling me with an apparent change of subject. The law of gravity? Well, the law of gravity is every particle in the universe is attracted to every other particle, and this attraction varies with the distance between them. And that expression of the law was read where? What do you mean? It was derived by looking at what? Well, matter, I suppose, the behavior of matter. It wasn't derived by a close study of the habits of bees? No. If you want to understand the habits of bees, you study bees. You don't study mountain building. Yeah, that's right. And if you had the strange notion that there might be a set of laws about how to live, where would you look for it? I don't know. Would you look into the heavens? No. Would you delve into the realm of subatomic particles? No. Would you study the properties of wood? No. Take a wild guess. Anthropology? Anthropology is this field study, or a field of study, like physics. Did Newton discover the law of gravity by reading a book on physics? Is that where the law was written? No. Where was it written? In matter, in the universe of matter. So again, if there is a law pertaining to life, where will we find it written? I suppose in human behavior. I have amazing news for you. Man is not alone on this planet. He is part of a community upon which he depends absolutely. Have you ever had any suspicions to that effect? It was the first time I'd seen him raise a single eyebrow. You didn't have to be sarcastic, I told him. What's the name of this community, of which man is only a member? The community of life. Bravo! Does it seem at all plausible to you that the law we're looking for could be written in this community? I don't know. What does Mother Culture say? I closed my eyes and listened for a while. Mother Culture says that if there were such a law, it wouldn't apply to us. Why not? Because we're so far above all the rest of the community. I see. And can you think of any other laws from which you are exempt because you're human? What do you mean? I mean that cows and cockroaches are subject to the laws of gravity. Are you exempt? No. Are you exempt from the laws of aerodynamics? Genetics? Nope. Thermodynamics? Can you think of any law from which humans are exempt? Not offhand. Well, let me know if you do. That will be real news. Okay. But meanwhile, if there does happen to be a law that governs behavior in the community of life in general, humans would be exempt from it? Well, that's what Mother Culture says. And what do you say? I don't know. I don't see how a law for turtles and butterflies could be of much relevance to us. I assume that turtles and butterflies follow the law you're talking about. That's right, they do. As to relevance, the laws of aerodynamics weren't always relevant to you, were they? No. When did they become relevant? Well, when we wanted to fly. When you want to fly, the laws governing flight become relevant. Yeah, that's right. And when you're on the brink of extinction and want to live for a while longer, the laws governing life might conceivably become relevant. Yeah, I suppose they might. What is the effect of the law of gravity? What's gravity good for? Well, I'd say that gravity is what organizes things on the macroscopic level. It's what keeps things together, the solar system, the galaxy, the universe. Ishmael nodded. And the law we're looking for is the law that keeps the living community together. It organizes things on a biological level, just the way the law of gravity organizes things on a macroscopic level. Okay. I guess Ishmael could sense I had something else on my mind because he waited for me to go on. It's hard to believe our own biologists aren't aware of this law. Lines of amused astonishment crinkled the blue-gray skin of his face. Do you imagine that Mother Culture doesn't talk to your biologists? No. Then what does she tell them? That if there is such a law, it doesn't apply to us. Of course. That really doesn't answer your question. Your biologists would certainly not be astounded to hear that behavior in the natural community follows certain patterns. You have to remember that when Newton articulated the laws of gravity, no one was astounded. It's not a superhuman achievement to notice that unsupported objects fall toward the center of the Earth. Everyone past the age of 2 knows that. Newton's achievement was not in discovering the phenomenon of gravity. It was in formulating the phenomenon as a law. Yes, I see what you mean. In the same way, nothing you discover here about life in the community of life is going to astound anyone. Certainly not naturalists or biologists or animal behaviorists. My achievement, if I succeed, will simply be in formulating it as a law. Okay, got it.